Well, it is now time for Karnataka Express, where we have packed for you news and updates from across the state as to how Karnataka is dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic and also the lockdown that is in place. Yes, restrictions will be brought in starting midnight, but let's take a look as to where each district stands when it comes to the fight against COVID-19. Total number of COVID-19 cases in the state rises to 425. 7 new cases of COVID-19 have been reported in Karnataka and 17 patients have succumbed to COVID-19 so far. 129 people have recovered from COVID-19 across the state. The health department officials are having a tough time in tracing the primary and secondary contacts of COVID-19 patients in Kalaburgi district. A 24-year-old man from Pune who had visited Kalaburgi rural area few days back tested positive for COVID-19. He had reportedly roamed around the village and also played sports with the residents. A 20-year-old student of nursing in Bengaluru's Venlock Hospital has committed suicide by consuming rat poison. The girl, identified as Vinuta, was in her hometown on a leave due to the COVID-19 outbreak. The reason for her suicide is yet to be ascertained. After a 25-year-old lady tested positive in Belagavi, authorities have now sealed Azad Nagar and its adjacent roads in Belagavi. Authorities have also declared the area as a buffer zone and security has been heightened around the patient's house. Mysuru District Administration has identified 12 wards as containment zones, and keeping that in mind, police officers have barricaded both entry and exit points. These wards have been declared as containment zones as there are massive number of COVID-19 cases who have tested positive. In Koppal, MP, MLA and police officers held a COVID-19 awareness program. They rode bicycles in the lanes of Koppal and requested people to stay indoors during the outbreak. Despite the government's diktat to stay indoors, many residents continue to venture out for no reason, with an aim to instill fear in them. SP Shantaraju organized a route march in Shivamoga. In the shadow of the COVID-19 outbreak, a lesser known but deadlier disease affecting livestock has reared its ugly head. Cattle grazers in Chikbalapur are panicking as the deadly foot and mouth disease has resurfaced.
ಈಗ ಈ ಫಾರಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರೋ ರೋಗ ಕಾಲುಬಾಯಿ ರೋಗ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ಫುಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೌತ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಇದು ಫುಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೌತ್ ವೈರಸ್ಸಿಂದ ಬರುವಂಥ ರೋಗ ಇದು. ಈ ರೋಗಗಳು ಬಂದರೆ ಅನಿಮಲಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್.
Rural Development Minister K.S. Ishwarappa has slammed the state government for not taking strict action against perpetrators who attacked Asha workers. He said the attack on Asha workers in Mysuru and Bengaluru should be an eye-opener for government and they should at least now swing into action.
ಯಾರು ಆಶಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾದಂಥ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಂಗಾರೆ ನಾವು ವಿಫಲರಾಗಿದ್ದೀವ? ನೇರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಒಪ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೂ ತಯಾರಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಗೋಗಿದೆ ಘಟನೆಗಳು, ಆಗೋಗಿರೋದು. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಆ ಘಟನೆಗಳು ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಆ ದಿಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು.
BJP leader H. Vishwanath slammed Congress MLA Zamir Ahmed over the attack on healthcare workers in Bengaluru's Padarayanapura on Sunday night. H. Vishwanath condemned the incident and said that it is unfortunate that Zamir Ahmed is supporting anti-social elements.
ಅಂಥ ಸಮಾಜಘಾತಕ ಶಕ್ತಿಗಳ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಮಾತನಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಖಂಡಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ ಜಮೀರ್ ಅವರ ನಡವಳಿಕೆ, ಮಾತುಗಳು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಅಲ್ಪಸಂಖ್ಯಾತ ಮುಸ್ಲಿಮರ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ.
A large number of people thronged the APMC yard in Davangere to buy vegetables and fruits. Vendors and customers were seen crowding without wearing masks. People were seen violating lockdown in Yadgir's Kakkira town. People were caught on a drone camera rushing to a local market in large numbers despite strict warning from the authorities. Cops have seized more than 200 vehicles for violating lockdown norms in Bagalkot. Cops have also filed 17 cases against the violators. People continue to violate lockdown norms despite warning by police and government authorities. Gadag police had to resort to lathi charge after residents of Mushigeri gathered in a large group defying lockdown in place. The PDO is being blamed for the negligence for allowing people to meet. The scenes in Haveri were no different. People were seen roaming around without any fear of the pandemic and several non-essential shops were also open. In a shocking incident, 13 workers from Vijaypura tried to go to Maharashtra in a tractor. They hoodwinked police officers in 2 checkposts, and realizing this, a few villagers raised an alarm and Asha workers rushed to the spot and stopped them. The government has been relentlessly stressing on the importance of practicing social distancing and staying indoors during these desperate times. Following the norms is the need of the hour. With no regard to government's decree, people in Gadag have been blatantly coming out of their houses to buy essentials. Seems like a few people do not understand the importance of maintaining social distancing and staying indoors. Stepping up to the occasion, Good Samaritans came forward to distribute food kits to the poor and needy. Under the instructions of former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, former MLA BB Chimmanakatti distributed ration kits to over 2,500 families at a remote village in Bagalkot. The lockdown has hit all kinds of businesses across the state. Some women who used to roll dried and fermented tobacco leaves to make cigars are now crying foul as their employer has slashed their salaries.
ಸುಮಾರು ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಬೀಡಿ ಕಟ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಅವಾಗ 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಇವಾಗ 60 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂಡ ಸಾಲದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕೋ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
In a remote village in Hassan, differently able people are waiting for help from the authorities. With lockdown in place, they are unable to go out or fend for themselves. Some women belonging to the Hakipikki tribe staged a protest in front of Deputy Commissioner's office in Chikmagaluru, complaining that the tribe was ignored in the distribution of food aid. Coronavirus lockdown has not only upended the lives of people, but even animals are facing the brunt of the lockdown as there is no food to eat. Taking cognizance of the situation, a few Good Samaritans came forward and fed fodder to cattle and biscuits to stray dogs. The number of COVID-19 cases reported from Mysuru is rising steadily, but COVIDians seem to be oblivious to the grave danger posed by the pandemic. Police officers across the state are keeping a close watch on the places with a history of production and sale of illicit liquor and are raiding them. Police officers in Chikmagaluru raided one such place and seized 40 litres of hooch and a bike. The government has banned the sale of liquor, and this has resulted in the sharp rise in the sale of illicit liquor in the state. Yet another incident of sale of hooch has come to light at a village in Kalaburgi. The police officers have seized 170 litres. A clinic run by a fake doctor was raided in Gadag's Kadampura village. The raid was carried out by Health Officer Dr. Sujata Patil. The doctor was caught red-handed after the officer visited the hospital posing as a patient. Watermelons and papayas worth lakhs have been decaying in a farm in Kalaburgi. The farmer who grew watermelons and papayas across 4 acres had taken loans worth lakhs and now is unable to sell his produce. A lorry that was travelling from Hoskote to Tirupati caught fire near Kolar's Vemagal. The reason behind the fire is suspected to be a gas cylinder in the vehicle that exploded. The novel Coronavirus now features in compositions by musicians. Lately, several musicians and singers are composing songs on the deadly virus. In Davanagere, a woman has composed a song on the virus.